Hello guys and welcome to your tech space. After watching this video, please subscribe to my channel by clicking subscribe button below and hit the bell icon to get notified for my new videos. In my previous tutorial, we have discussed about for loops and their different uses. Today, I am going to discuss about if conditions and all nitty-gritty of it. So if you want to decide and do something upon a condition is met in a batch file, then you have to execute if statements there. Like if it rains, then only you will take an umbrella, otherwise you will not be able to go out. Okay, so this kind of conditions need executions of an if statement. So before we learn about IfElse statements, we can remember in my batch operators tutorial, we have learnt about some comparison operators. Okay, so these are like EQU for equal to, NEQ for not equal to, LSS is less than, GTR is for greater than, LEQ is for less than or equal to, GEQ is greater than or equal to. Okay, so for more details, please watch my tutorial on batch operators. Link will be provided in the description. So now we'll come to the syntax of if statement. The syntax of if statement is if optional not optional /i, string 1 equals string 2, string means any word, then do something commands. Okay, and the second one is if not is optional again, /i, string 1 some comparison operator, string 2 two commands. And the third one is if else, if optional not optional /i, string 1 some comparison operator, string 2 two commands, else if the condition does not meet, then do some other commands. Okay, we'll see these by an example. So for strings, we'll see how to write the batch file. So I have written this batch file, please have a look. So first one is set var equals to test if. I have assigned test if string to var. Then we'll first remove these rem statements. Rem was for remarks so that this statement can execute. If %var % equals to test if, which is likely to be true, echo first output strings are of same case and equal. So we have assigned test if to var and we are checking whether this var is exactly equal with the case with this test if or not. So we'll run the file. Yes, it is telling first output strings are of same case and equal. So this is our first output. So we'll quickly exit this. We'll put a remark symbol here so that we can see the next output. We have saved it. What it is telling, I have told you not was for optional. If you need not, you can use not after this if. So what we are doing is we'll remove this rem, save it. If not %var % equals test else test. Okay, echo second output strings are not equal at all. Here we are testing that we have assigned var equal to test if and we want to check that test else is equal to var or not, which is actually not. So we'll see the output. Yes, strings are not equal at all. So this output we have got. So we'll come to the next one. Okay, this /i is used for case sensitive. Okay, whether the two strings are case sensitive or not, means by case they are equal or not, that we can check. If we run this third one, strings are equal. What equal? We have put test if, and we have put here test if. Okay, so what we can see, the strings are equal but are not case, means the cases are not same. Here test is of capital letter, here test is of small letter. So these are equal, the strings are equal but their cases are not equal. So if/I, this test if echo third output, strings are equal but not of same case, means insensitive of the case, it will compare two strings. Okay, so again we'll put rem here and we'll see what we can see in the next one. If %var %equ, what equ was a comparison operator which was similar to equal to. So here we are using comparison operator. If %var %equ test if, whether this var operator is equal to test if. Yes, it is true, because we have defined test if as var. So this equ equal fourth output, strings are of same case and equal compared by equ. Okay, so we'll run this and we can see, yes, strings are of same case and equal to by eq. What was LSS? That was less than. If 1 is less than 2, yes, it is true, obviously 1 is less than 2, echo fifth output is 1 is less than 2. So we'll run this and we got the output. And if we do like if not 2 less than 1, whether 2 is less than 1? No. If not 2 less than 1, then 2 is not less than 1. Yes, this is true, because 2 is not less than 1. So 2 is not less than 1, it will print. Yes, 2 is not less than 1, it has printed. So these are similar examples of if statements. Now we'll go to if else. So if something does not happen, what will happen? That will be defined by else. So we have set weather equals to, first we'll set weather equals to raining. Weather equals to raining, okay, that is true. If weather equals to raining, then echo it is raining. Else echo it's sunny outside. So we'll first check that if we do weather equals to raining, then definitely it will print raining. Yes, it's raining. If we don't, if we put like anything you can write except raining, like I have put sunny, then weather equals to sunny, then this if equals to raining, that will be skipped. So what will happen? Else, otherwise, that it is sunny outside definitely. Okay, so we'll run this and it's printing it's sunny outside. Okay, we have our if statements for files also. So the syntax is if optional not exists, file name some command, and similarly if optional not exist, file name do something, else do something otherwise. We'll see this by examples. Like I have put here in the first example, what we are doing, if exists reference.txt, means in the current folder we can see this reference.txt is there. So this if condition, if statement will execute, and it is telling echo first output file exists and will be deleted, and we have put the del command so that it can delete reference.txt. Here reference.txt exists and it will be deleted after I run this. So we'll run it. Okay, when will be deleted, it has printed. Okay, so this reference.exe has been deleted. So the second example, what we can see is if not exists reference1.txt. Reference1.txt does not exist in the current path, so it will print like second output file does not exist. Yes, for the second output file does not exist. We'll again see for the third example. Third example is if exist reference to.txt, which does not exist actually in the current path. So echo first output file exists. If reference to.txt exists, then it will go into this statement. Otherwise, echo file does not exist. We can see that reference to.txt does not exist, so it will go for the next one. Okay, so here I'll put a pause, otherwise you cannot see it. So for the third one, 1, 2, so now we can see. So file does not exist, it has printed on the third time. Okay, we have if statement for some error checking also. We have some syntax for error checking also. So the syntax is if optional not defined any variable do some command. Okay, if optional not some error level is there, error to be checked is maybe some number or something, so do command. Okay, we'll see this by an example. If defined, what we have told that this where we have defined actually. Okay, defined as ABC. If we have skipped this where this statement, then it would go for else. Okay, so it is not defined. Here this where is defined by ABC, so definitely this statement will be executed if defined where whether we have defined. Yes, we have defined. Echo parameter is defined. Pause. Okay, so we'll see the output. Yes, parameter is defined. As we have defined it, it has printed the parameter is defined. So for the next one, we need to understand what error level is. So shortly I'll tell you that what error level is. If something executes, it will return some code. Okay, on the basis of that code, we can verify that whether that has been executed successfully or not. So in batch file also, if something executes successfully, then it will throw a 0. If something goes wrong, it will throw anything except 0. Okay, so what we have done is abc.exe. We have asked our batch file to run abc.exe, which does not exist here. Okay, abc.exe, it does not exist, so it will throw an error except 0. So we can show if %error level %, this is an environment variable. Okay, we can check check with this %error level % means whether it has written some error or not. If %error level % not equal to 0, obviously the abc.exe is not there, so it has not executed. So error level is not equal to 0, obviously echo I failed or echo I passed. Okay, I have done here else echo I have passed. So definitely no abc.exe is there, so it is not equal to 0. So echo I failed will be executed. We'll see this. Yes, abc.exe is not recognized because obviously abc.exe is not there, so I failed, it has printed. So we'll see the next one. We'll see what is nested if. Nested if means if inside an if. So nested if is an if condition that is satisfied after satisfying another if statement. It is an if statement that will be executed after an if statement gets executed. That's it. Okay, so the syntax is if condition, if some other condition, command to be executed, it will go enter this other condition if the command to be executed if both the conditions are true. So this is nested if. We'll see this by a very real life example. So what we have set weather equals to raining. Okay, the weather is raining. Set umbrella equals to yes. Okay, so we are having one umbrella and the weather is raining. So if weather equals to raining and if umbrella equals to yes, so echo we can move outside. We can move outside only when we are having one umbrella and the weather equals to raining. Okay, so we'll run this. This we can move outside has executed after we are having umbrella and the weather is raining, otherwise we cannot move out. So yes, we can move outside, it has printed. So this is the nested if statement. So this was all about the if conditions, and you can use these in bash files. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please subscribe below and stay tuned for more updates and other tutorials. Thank you.